I'm going to be building a plane. I think I'm going to call it the sw-2. It's going to be the same wing shape of my sw-1. I cut out this piece of wood for the sw-1. There's 2 inches in the middle, but it's going to be the same wing shape as that. It's going to be made out of 6mm Depron, and I'm going to be using the electronics off of this old RC Powers SR71. The electronics are like a Super Mega Jet, an AR6200 receiver, a Spectrum 50 amp speed control, and 2 digital Corona Metal Gear servos. This plane originally hit 108 miles an hour, which isn't too fast, so I'm hoping this one will be a little faster. And I really want to test the wing shape of the sw-1 before I get my big, huge turnegy motor for it. So I don't know about the wing shape, but yeah, this thing had a heck of a beating when it went into that tree. It got like beaten up a lot. It flew after, but it got really beaten up. The thing's hideous. I ripped this off to take the stuff out, the servos. It was a little better before, but I don't think you could really see it on camera. Everything on this plane is destroyed, and I could still barely tell orientation with all this tape job on the bottom. Yeah, I got a Lego man in there. I don't think you could see it. Yeah, but there's a Lego man in a whole detailed cockpit. I was bored that day. Anyway, that one is going away, and it's being taken over by the sw-2, which will be a smaller one. So let's get into the build. See how it'll look. Kind of half set up the radio. Nothing right now with this radio is really final. I just set it up with the AR6200. It's flashing because this isn't attached to the remote receiver part. But the motor does work. It spins the right way and it pushes it pretty good. The speed control's in. The servos are also in. I don't have them connected to the control surfaces yet, though. So I need to buy them because I just broke the ones I had in the SR71. I'm pulling them off because they were like really epoxied in, and I snapped the cleavages. Like the inside of it, you probably can't see it, but the inside of it snapped out on both of them. Because I did it at the same time. Yeah, but the servos are going in the right way, the motor is working good, so what I'm going to need to do is just buy more linkages, or find some somewhere, because I probably have a bunch laying around. Yeah, and then I'm just going to build in the nose right now, and then just kind of give it a quick paint job. I don't know what I'm going to do for paint yet. I want it to look nice and cool, and I need the bottom to look 100% different than the top, because the shape of it's going to have a tendency to disappear which side is which. It's going to be a guessing game from that point, and that's not good. So I'm just going to do that, tape up the leading edge, finish the nose, do the painting, and you're probably not going to see it with the elevons moving until the next vid. Oh my goodness. Yeah. On the radio it's named sw-2. I don't know why. It just is. Yeah, so let's get on to the nose work and then the painting. Okay, so I finished the painting for now. The top painting. It's kind of ugly right now. I'm gonna get some more orange paint and paint along the leading edge. I wanted to make it kind of like camo-ish. I gotta like make these longer and put some along the leading edge. I just said that. I have to also build the tails to go on. The battery is where it should be. The bottom is actually looks pretty nice. So what I have to do to finish it up is put the control horns to the elevons right there and there. The vertical stabilizers, and then just like paint it. And the glide testing. Since this plane is like has this pretty somewhat large motor in the back, and like everything's in the back, it's balanced. It right now, even with the battery in the front is here, it's balancing. CG should be around here-ish, and it's nowhere near that. When you throw it, it's like, woo! So I'm going to be needing to add a bit of lead in the front, probably like a half an ounce or something. And I really just have a thing against adding weight into the nose of planes. I don't know why. It's just like, no. The weight of this plane, right now without the tails or that, is 16.8 ounces, which is 1 pound, 0.8, which is not too bad. It's 490 something grams, which isn't that bad. The power system is actually quite light. I can't remember what the sw-1 weighed, but I know it was more than this. That's like what my planes with the supersonic motor weigh, and that's with the battery, so I think it's gonna scream. It's gonna be pretty darn quick. It looks kind of fast, too. Yeah, but this is the test of the wing design, and see if it'll be faster than the sw-1. Alright, so, stay tuned for parts 2, which will probably be the maiden flight, because there's really nothing else to add onto this for the maiden flight.